So we've got the dresser, the crib. I feel like we're making a big move. All right, hello. I'm just getting my camera off the tripod because I just finished doing my 21-week bump transformation clip. I really feel like we've made even more progress since 19 weeks, the last time I did a check-in. We are feeling good. We are looking good. I'm feeling even more movement, and I mean, not a surprise, but it's just so cool to feel more and more movement. I don't know what this baby is doing. I really think it's full on like backflips, like triple axles, karate chops. It's amazing. It is so cool. And I mostly feel it when I'm laying down. I've read online that a lot of people have it like that. And I don't know, it's just the coolest thing. Like every time I like get still pretty much, I can feel the baby, and it's so reassuring, and it's just an awesome feeling like nothing else. I couldn't imagine what it was going to be, and it's cooler than I ever could have imagined it being. And I already know, you don't have to tell me, at some point it could get painful and not as cool, but right now I'm loving it. I am savoring every moment. And did I show you? I showed you. We've seen it. All right, we had another high-risk OB appointment yesterday on Friday. Everything looks good. I am really appreciating this doctor so much because we come in there with a new list of questions every single time. Yesterday was definitely shorter than it was the time before that, but she's just so reassuring, and the baby was just as active, if not maybe even more active than I've noticed during the ultrasound. You know, in the beginning portion, they're really looking at everything and making sure everything is good, but really these checks are focused on the heartbeat, the heart rate, making sure the rhythm is good and normal, staying consistent, all that. And the baby moves so much. There was at one point we're like, okay, let's take a break because it's not working, because the baby would not slow down. And Grant was there with me, and I was like, hello Grant, like can you talk to your baby, because like that did nothing, of course. And then next Tuesday, so actually the same day this vlog is coming out, I'm gonna be going to meet with the pediatric cardiologist for the first time. I'm very excited for that appointment because this doctor is specifically skilled in the area that we're concerned about and that we want to keep a very close eye on. So I'm feeling so lucky that all of these people are all in the same place, and it's easy for me to get over there and get to these appointments. I feel so lucky, and things are going well. I'm still feeling really positive. Thank you guys so much for your support. And right now I'm just feeling really good, you know, physically, mentally, and it's awesome. Well, I will say I'm a little out of breath, but so far in pregnancy, I think this is the best I felt at 21 weeks, which is amazing, and I'm grateful for it. Okay, and while we're up here in the guest room, in case you don't recognize it, this is the guest room. This is my tripod that is like permanently stationed on the bed so I can keep my bump transformation shots consistent. But while we're up here, I want to talk to you about today's vlog sponsor. They're sponsoring this portion of the vlog, and it's Brooklinen. I'm so excited to have them back as a sponsor. You guys know we've been big fans of Brooklinen since we moved into this house. So long before they contacted me, we were sleeping on their sheets every single night. We started out with a sheet bundle for our new bed that we got when we moved into this house, and we've been loving those sheets. We've gotten more sheets since then, and I've been exploring a lot of their products because they have a lot more beyond bedding. And this time in this gigantic box, I got the Super Plush Move-In Towel Bundle. It's actually their most popular towel bundle, and you actually save money when you get the bundle rather than ordering them separately. The Super Plush material is so soft. It's the heaviest weight material that they have for towels, and they have several different options if you don't like super thick, super comfy. Well, I don't really know why you would want that, but they have like waffle towels, they have Turkish towels. They've got so many options. They also have a bunch of colors. I have cream and I have white, and all of these towels are gonna go here in the guest bedroom bathroom. I'm gonna get rid of all the old towels that we put up here, and they're all gonna be fresh, new super plush, super cozy towels. These are just so amazing. And I love Brooklinen because number one, they do these bundles where you can actually save money. But even beyond that, the quality is amazing. You're getting a luxury quality and comfort without the luxury markup because they cut out the middleman. It's just amazing. And they have so much to offer beyond towels, beyond sheets. They've got everything, including loungewear. Oh, also, actually the biggest news is they're having their birthday sale. It's the biggest sale that they have every year, and you can get 20% off all Brooklinen products on their site starting today and going through May 5th. So if you're interested in Brooklinen, you want to check out these towels or anything else they have to offer, go to the link in my description and you can get 20% off. I need to get changed so we can basically start our day. Me and baby, we got business to do. All right, just got changed, had a snack, and I'm ready to go on my mission. I told you I got things I want to do. Whoa, it's super dark. I think you might be able to tell how dirty this mirror is. Please ignore. I love this dress so much. It's from Free People. I love the color. I love the material. We have pockets. The sleeves are so cute. And actually, the cutest part of this whole dress is the back because it ties up right there. Grant helped me do it and he did it pretty tight. So you can do it a little bit looser than that and it'll be more of like an open back situation. But I just love this dress so much. I'm pretty sure it comes in a bunch of different colors. It's perfect for the bump. Can't really see the bump in this dress, but it's there and it is so comfy. And then I just have my Madewell sneakers and we are on a mission to get a dresser. All right, so we just made it to Ikea. We're gonna look at the dresser that I have in mind. I feel like it might be the perfect option because it's taller than a lot of the dressers that I've seen online, and we don't want like a 32-inch high dresser and use that as a changing table. We're both really tall and that would just be wildly inconvenient, or maybe not wildly inconvenient, but it would at least be annoying. And if there are taller options out there, which I looked everywhere trying to find taller options, that's what we should go for. And this one I think is like 37 inches high. Okay, it's not a huge jump, but at least it's something. Lots of drawer space. It's really wide, so we'll get a lot of storage out of it. And we actually had to drive all the way up to Frisco because the other location that's a little bit closer to us, not much closer, but a little bit closer, didn't have one. Like they were all sold out. So hopefully this works out. We actually also got our crib delivered this morning. It's still in boxes, so I don't have anything to show you yet. I'm so excited about that. We took tons of measurements at home. I feel like I'm ready to make this nursery happen. Really, decorating in general is a little bit intimidating to me. Like obviously I really like to go shopping for home stuff and looking at home stuff is really fun, but starting a room from scratch is kind of like a daunting task for me. But I feel like it will all come together once we have these main pieces of furniture because the room is really, really small. And especially after doing those measurements, I had to really come to grips with how small it really is. Like I don't know how we're gonna pack in a glider in that room. I don't know, maybe actually tell me, do you guys feel like it's an absolute necessity for a glider to be in the nursery? Like could I put the glider maybe in our room or maybe in the living room? I don't know if it will come down to that. I think we have to get the dresser and the crib set in place and then we can really figure out if the glider can work in. I don't want to be pessimistic about it because it could work. Gliders are just huge, you know? Anyway, I'd love to hear your thoughts about that. And we're about to go into Ikea. Maybe there won't be like a huge crowd, but there's a lot of stuff I want to look at. I don't know. We'll see what happens. You ready?
Let's do it.
I'm hungry. I'm already hungry. I was trying to find restaurants for us to go to after this because we're in like a different part of town. We're never in Frisco. I was like, oh yeah, we should try somewhere new since we're like way out of the way. And it made me really hungry. Okay, this is one of the options we were considering. It's definitely like up to my hip, which is really nice. Oh, this is one I also considered, but look at where it hits me, like mid-thigh. I'd have to like fully crouch over to change the baby. Okay, here is the one that I found that I think might be the perfect option. It's not, you know, perfectly our style, but I think if I change out the knobs, it's gonna be really good. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, might be love at first sight here. We got soft close action. You know how I feel about that. So this one is not quite as high as the Jimenez, but it's pretty good. Do you think that's comfortable?
Yeah, I think so.
We found a little dino rug. How fun would that be to sleep in?
This one's probably the coolest thing, don't you think?
Yeah, I like that one a lot. I like that you can kind of see under. Yeah. Oh my gosh, after all of that, we ended up with a plant, 2 pots, a couple of organizers, and like a little brush cleaning tool, because they were completely sold out of that dresser that I wanted, even though I checked it online to make sure that it was actually in stock, and that's why we drove all the way to Frisco. And then we had to like sign a waiver to go onto the aisle where the actual dresser was. We're just gonna have to order it. Hopefully it all works out. We're about to have dinner. I've never been more excited in my life because I'm so hungry. Are you excited about your new baby?
Yeah.
Grant has never voluntarily brought a plant into our home.
I know, it's pretty cool.
I feel like this is a big moment.
Big moment.
Where are you gonna put it?
Let me put it up on my desk.
Oh, who's gonna water it?
I will. Yeah, we're gonna do a POV. We're gonna do like what it's like to birth.
What it's like to birth. Whoa, did you see that?
You can see the probe moving. All
right, so it's Sunday. It's actually Sunday afternoon. Today has kind of gotten away from me a little bit, or a lot actually. We've been FaceTiming with our moms and talking a lot about nursery stuff and what we're gonna do on the walls. This is something that I've been thinking about for months, obviously, and I feel like I've thrown out like every single kind of idea, like wall art, different painting options, wallpaper, doing like a panel of wallpaper, like all different kinds of things. I have explored every kind of option and talked to Grant about it, and he was really like vetoing every single idea I had basically. And today I was finally just like, one of these ideas has got to work. And so he's getting with the vision. I think we might do wallpaper. I'm nervous about it because I know wallpaper is gonna be difficult. We were thinking about the like, you know, self-sticking wallpaper. I've never done it, but I mean, a lot of people are doing it now. I feel like wallpaper is having a moment, and I've always thought it was cute. So I don't know, still an idea that's up in the air, but we have the crib. And today Grant totally saved the day because we were checking back online, because immediately when we left Ikea yesterday, I was on the site trying to order that dresser on the site, and it kept having an error every single time I would put in my zip code, and you have to put in your zip code to calculate the shipping before you move on to any next step. And then I came home, did it on the computer, same thing. Grant tried it, same thing. And then finally today, Grant called them and they're like, oh no, we have like 16 in stock in Frisco, far away Frisco store. So if you just come right now, you can get one. And I think it's probably like they had the stock in store yesterday, but they hadn't like moved it down to the place where you could access it. I don't know, maybe this is a popular dresser. I have no idea. I've never seen anybody talk about it before, but it is a really good dresser. Grant totally saved the day. He ran over to Ikea, got the dresser, and so we've got the dresser, the crib. I feel like we're making big moves. I'm feeling so happy about it because now we can think about all the like actual baby stuff that you need, just everything, you know? So it feels like a big moment. Obviously we still have to put everything together. I'm not sure if we'll put the crib together or the dresser together, but I think we're about to put something together because I'm just like needing this to happen, you know? Just in case you are also pregnant and you sometimes have those crazy oh my gosh, what am I gonna do with a baby? Which obviously, like, there's books, there's lots of things to figure out what to do with your baby, and mostly you just need to like make sure they're fed and sleeping and comfortable and bathed and all of that. I think it's just called Curious Baby, and Grant ordered this, and it was one day while he was at work, he was like, something came for me and you can open it because it's for the baby. And I'm like, it's something for you, but it's also for the baby. I could not imagine what it could be, and it was this. It is like the cutest thing ever. It's a bunch of activity cards. Here, let me flip you around. It's a whole bunch of activity cards. They're developmentally focused baby and me activities for parents and caregivers, and they go month by month, or actually it's like 0 to 3 months, and then 4 to 6, and goes on through the first year. And it just gives you little small activities you can go through for just short, quick, appropriate for the age activities to do with baby that will help them in different ways. And it actually explains on the card what this does for the baby, and it also shows the focus areas. I don't know, I just thought this was like the cutest, you know, most simple and approachable thing to just like have. I don't know what it is, but I just appreciate having a physical thing that I can go to. I mean, obviously all the information we could ever want is available online, and I'm sure all of these activities and more are already online and easily accessible, but I just love having a physical thing I can open up and say, okay, we're such and such month, we've got a little time between naps here. What do you want to do, baby? It would be me deciding, but I just love this, and I thought it was the cutest thing, and I will find a link to it and put it in the description if you're curious. I think this would also be a really good baby shower gift if one of your friends is pregnant. Okay, and just a little pit stop outfit of the day. On the way to the nursery, I'm wearing this dress that I found on Amazon. I'm pretty sure it was last year. Haven't worn it in a long time because it hasn't been warm enough, but it's officially in the 80s. It is heating up over here, and this dress fits great. Pre-pregnancy and during pregnancy. Obviously at that point it was the dream that I would be buying dresses that would work for me in pregnancy, and I'm excited to be realizing that dream. It's got this little like stretchy smocking panel in the back, so that really helps for making it flexible up top, and obviously the bottom is flowy and wonderful and comfy. All right, welcome to the land of boxes. Obviously we have not gotten rid of the big black cabinets. I've tried. I have listed this. We're gonna have to figure out a different way because this is where I'm gonna be putting the crib. I did some mapping with some painter's tape, and so, you know, this room is just getting crazier and crazier, but I promise it will end up cute at the end. All right, so what do you think? Should we hold off on building the crib since we have this guy to still deal with?
Probably.
So you think maybe start on the dresser?
Yeah, I think so.
How are you feeling about it?
I'm excited to get started.
You look really excited.
With jive boy, when it hits you, yes, yes, you shall. When it hits you, yes, when it hits you, yes, yes, you shall. When it hits you, yes, yes, you holler, yes. 1, 2, 3.
impressed with how quickly this dresser came together. It is huge. It is gonna store so much stuff, and I love the height. Obviously, we didn't put in the top 2 drawers and we didn't add the drawer pulls because I wanna go and find something a little bit cuter than what it comes with. And we didn't wanna add in these top 2 drawers and then not be able to open the drawers. So I'm now officially on the hunt for really cute drawer pulls. If you have any recommendations, definitely leave them in the comments. I'm so excited to already have this put together. I feel like this is step 1 and we are on our way to having a nursery. All right, dinner is done, delicious as always, but now I'm about to make a dessert. I'm doing a dump cake. I haven't made one in months. It feels like forever. I feel like I haven't made a dump cake in so long. After really being on a roll with them, I was like making them every weekend for a while. And Grant might have put in a request that I stop making massive desserts. We both love them, but it is a lot just for the 2 of us. So I've taken a break, but when I saw this recipe come up, I can't even remember if I saw it on TikTok or Instagram first. I had to make it. So the account that I follow where I find all of these dump cake recipes is A Quick Spoonful, and I will link this particular video in the description down below if you wanna see the recipe. If you've never made a dump cake before, they are so easy. Basically, it's just like a pan and you layer ingredients. It seems like it's not gonna work, but it always works. I've tried so many of them and I always trust her recipes. This one is very interesting and it called me because the base layer is these orange cinnamon rolls. I wasn't able to find the orange flavored cake mix and I ended up getting pineapple. I don't know. It'll probably still be good. And the other thing that I'm changing about the recipe is she uses a can of cream cheese frosting, and it's totally fine to just use the frosting or whatever, just like everything just straight out of the package. But with my last cinnamon roll dump cake that I tried, I made my own cream cheese frosting and it was so good. So I can't resist. I have to do it again. I'm gonna make my own frosting to use in the dump cake. So I'm making it a little bit more complicated, but I feel like it's worth it. You totally don't have to, but I'm gonna go ahead and get started. I got the okay from Grant and we're gonna make a dump cake. Okay, this is probably too much frosting for the recipe, but it is so good. It's gonna be perfect. Now it's time to make the dump cake. All right, it is done. It was super, super easy, but honestly, it's pretty heavy. Now it's time to go in the oven. Oh no! Our oven messed up. Oh my gosh.
Can you give me something to put this on?
Yes. Oh my gosh, our oven has been acting really weird. It did this once to us before where we came over to the oven. It was supposed to be cooking and suddenly like the clock was flashing. So we put it in for an extra 5 minutes. It definitely has been doing something in there this whole time and it kind of overflowed over here and that's where all the smoke was coming from. This one is crazy. I definitely think the problem was, well, first of all, the oven, but also I probably used too much frosting because I made my own. Let's let it cool down and then we'll do a taste test. All right, it's time for the taste test. Yes, I did add just a little bit of extra frosting on top. You say it's pretty? I love it.
That's really good.
Do you like it as much as the regular cinnamon roll one?
I don't know.
It's a different thing.
Yeah. 2
thumbs up from me for sure. I mean, any kind of cinnamon roll, I'm down for it. Especially with the extra frosting on top.
Another great success.
The baby's gonna love this. All right, it's the end of the night. I am so tired. I feel like it was a successful weekend. I feel like we are making progress on the nursery and it makes me so, so, so excited. But right now, all I want to do is take off my makeup and go to bed. I don't know what happened at like 9:30. A wave of tiredness hit me like nothing else. I know like People say after first trimester, you get so much more energy and you're like unstoppable. It's so amazing. You have to take advantage of it because tiredness comes back third trimester like crazy. And I know that's true, but I have to say I'm still pretty tired in second trimester. Not as tired as first trimester though. So maybe that's what people mean. Anyway, all of that to say, I'm really tired. And final review on the dump cake. So good. Not as good as the regular cinnamon roll one, and probably not as good as the Oreo one, but it is up there for me. It turned out really good, even with all of our problems with the oven. And Grant really liked it, but he said that he felt like it tasted like Fruit Loops. I wasn't necessarily getting the Fruit Loop vibe, but it is like the sweetest thing in the world. I don't have to say this, but like obviously not a health food. Sometimes people are like, what? Why are you eating so much sugar? Because I like it. I eat it because I really like it. I love a good dessert, okay? There's no explanation other than that. Anyway, we are ending the vlog. Thank you again to Brooklinen for sponsoring this vlog. I appreciate it so much. Don't forget about their birthday sale starting today, running through May 5th. I'll have the link in the description. Check out their comfy, cozy towels. They are wonderful and they have so much more than that. All right, I appreciate you guys being here so much. Thanks, I love you, bye.